Forward Christen Press was recently named an alternate to the U.S. Olympic team without previously having earned a cap, in part because of a move to Sweden, which put her in a highly competitive environment, allowing her game to evolve. We sat down with a former Stanford Hermann Trophy winner at a cafe in Gothenburg to find out about her experiences as an American in Sweden, where she's the top scorer in the top league for her club, Kopparbergs Gothenburg.
Well, when I first got to Sweden, they said that if I only learned 2 Swedish words, they should be lagom, which means moderation, which is sort of the national motto, and fika, which is a social institution here of a really long coffee break. People in Sweden like to sit around and have their coffee for hours, and that is one cultural phenomena that I have taken a liking to. Well, I was signed for Atlanta for the 2012 season, and when I got the email that the WPS was going to be defunct for at least the season, I immediately knew that I was going to pursue another opportunity to play professionally. Within a week of finding out that news, I had already heard from Gothenburg and did a little bit of research on the team and was waiting for my contract ready to go. What I heard about the soccer here, they play really possession-oriented soccer, and I definitely wanted to go to a team like that. So just with a little bit of research, didn't know very much, I kind of just went out on a limb and decided to come to this wonderful city. At first, I just had so much adrenaline, like, I gotta go. I'm gonna pick up, I'm gonna leave, that like I didn't even think about it. And the first month here, everything was so new. I had so many thoughts every day, like I can't believe I live in Sweden, where am I, what am I doing? That I really never felt scared. I felt a little bit overwhelmed, and I definitely woke up in the morning thinking, wow, is this really my life? I think that this opportunity came at the right time for me. So have I adapted well to Sweden and this culture? I would say yes and no, because I think off the field I have done a pretty good job of getting to know my teammates, putting myself out there. And I think that that's gone really well. And then with the soccer, it's always a little bit of a slower process. I came just 2 days before our Champions League quarterfinal match, and so there really was no time to adjust there. Since then, it's been an everyday process learning to play a different role on this team, but I think that it's overall going well, and I hope that by the end of the season, I will look back and say that I adjusted really well. It's really cool. I didn't have any idea what to expect when I got here, and I think that it's been really pleasant surprise. There's a lot of really good fans. They support our team and make this a really fun place to play. In terms of the style of soccer and the differences between the U.S. and Sweden, it comes in every aspect of the game. I obviously was only exposed to certain experiences in the U.S., but they were all a lot of high pressure experiences, really intense, fitness-based environments, and here the focus in our trainings and in our game is possession, thinking out the game, tactics. I think that that's really good for me as a player because I've been able to practice the things that I haven't been practicing at home and balance myself out a little bit.
Her speed, and when she's in the box, she knows where the goal is. So that means a lot for us. Every defending team in Sweden, they look where she's coming now, because they're very afraid for her.
Well, I think at the beginning of the year when I looked at my career and where I wanted to go with playing soccer, I thought that 2012 was going to be the year for me to get better and make sure that in 2013 I would be the best player I possibly could. And for me, I would say that coming to a completely different soccer environment was the best thing for me. A change of attitude, new people, new faces, new style. It really allowed me to rediscover my passion for the game and kind of recharge me. In the end, it actually helped me get to the United States national team when I thought I was kind of distancing myself. So I think it's kind of like an ironic twist of fate. My first camp with the U.S. Women's National Team came in April, and it came as a large surprise to me. When I left for Sweden, I thought I was kind of saying goodbye to the U.S. National Team for a while to improve as a player, and it turned out that I actually was in a good place to be seen by Pia. Then when I got to the opportunity to go to the Olympics as an alternate, I think that it's been just a crazy whirlwind of a month finding out that news, and it's been really fun, and I feel really blessed.
You can watch both of the USA's upcoming matches from Halmstad, Sweden on Universal Sports Network and universalsports.com, on June 16th against Sweden live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and against Japan on June 18th, tape delayed, also at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's it for this edition of Studio 90.